finally have someone doing the camera for me so I can do a full review of this Zagg install. First what I'm going to do is I'm going to power off my iPhone. I'm doing it exactly how you should do it, so follow these steps. This is a full install for the Zagg skin, the Zagg screen protector, and these are the essentials to actually install it. They don't give you enough liquid for a typical install, but if you're pretty good with it like I am, that's more than enough. This Zagg skin does not require any liquid. It said it on the box on the inside. It tells you on the back. Focus on here real quick. I'm just going to tell you that you need to do these 3 steps to install it. Did you autofocus? Thank you, sexy. So yeah, my girlfriend's recording, so if it's a little shaky, it's because of her, not because of me. So as I said, you power it off. So as you see, the phone is off. You don't want it to be on because it is a water-based solution that's in here. You do not want that on your phone. So first thing I will recommend is installing the Zagg skin, because the Zagg screen protector can be installed afterwards. So you're going to flip your phone over, make sure it's completely clean. You're going to open up your microfiber cloth, and you're going to have your little smooth little ridger to put on your stuff. You don't need the liquid yet, so what you're going to do is you're going to wipe it. Wipe it down really, really good. I've never done a Zagg skin. I have done Zagg screen protectors though. But they do not require water, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be a really easy install. So what you're going to do is you're going to peel it away. I might be in the camera, oh well. And as you see, that's how it looks. You're going to poke this out. Just like that. You're going to line it up. And it really doesn't matter if there's anything on there. Because, I'm sorry, Summer. You just want it to be lined up perfectly. Alright, see, that's lined up pretty good. And you just go down with it. And just smooth it out. It's a pretty quick install. Sorry about my hand being cut. Had a little issues today. Don't want to talk about it. And there you go. Make sure there's no bubbles in there. And your install is complete. As you see, it's on there pretty nice, pretty smooth. It's pretty, very fast install, and the stickiness on there is very good. Once it's going to set on the adhesiveness will keep it nice and smooth. That's why I said put this on first, because now it looks like it's just a customized iPhone. Now we're going to flip it over to the front. We're going to take care of the install on the front. Now, as I said at the beginning of the video, the install is going to seem pretty quick because I'm doing it. I work with phones and tablets all day, so it's very easy for me. They do want you to put these white strips around the perimeter, which will make your entire phone white. I don't want that. I kind of want the aluminum feel, so I didn't add it. You can add it, but I'm not going to do an install of it because I'm not going to use it. So that's just a sheet of paper for me now. Next, we're going to put on the Zagg skin. The Zagg screen protector. You just peel off this little wrapper before you do it because a lot of people forget. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to wipe it down completely. Now this is important because a lot of people mess up and they let dust particles get underneath. And that really messes up the install. So you want to make sure the microfiber cloth cleans it completely. Because I've seen a lot of times people come to my job and they're trying to do the install themselves and they fail. So I'm almost done. You want to make sure there's no dust and there's no particles. What I do, I typically wipe it like I did, blow, and lay the microfiber cloth on top so that the dust doesn't get on it while you're waiting. Once you start liquefying it, the dust really doesn't matter. Wet your fingertips a little bit with the protector, and trust me, you don't have to do this, but I recommend it. The couch will be okay, Summer. And as you're taking this down, wet it. Now we're going to take this top off. This is a very quick install, but it's not quick if you don't know what you're doing. You're going to wet this side as well. They don't tell you to do all this, of course. That's why they only give you a little bit of solution. But at my job, we do this, and they always turn out very, very good. Since I put it down and I didn't like how it was sitting, I can actually take it back up because I have enough liquid to do that. If you don't put enough liquid, once you put it down, it'll stick. So you want to make sure you have a lot of liquid on there. Not all of the whole bottle, but I'm real particular about my screen installs, so I make sure that it is on there perfectly. Once you put it on there, I'm going to spray the top as well, and this will not harm your device, and you just smooth it on there really quick. That's not on there like I like, so I'm going to take this up. I'm going to spray that. You see that little smear there, and I'm going to wipe that off. And the only reason you can do that is because it's moist enough. If it's not moist enough, you will suffer some issues, and you will be pretty upset with your install. I will give you a heads up. And as you see, I'm not happy with that bottom part. Oh, sorry, Summer. So I'm going to peel it up, and my fingers are still moist, so it's not going to stick to my fingers. But you can't peel up too many times or it won't stick. You can peel up about 4 to 5 times, I could say, and it'll stay on pretty tight. And if you peel up the whole thing, you have to wet it again. And as you see, I'm out of juice, so now this has to be perfect or I am screwed. There we go. And I'm going to smooth that on there. If you don't smooth it out right, you will have bubbles, but I'm pretty good with getting those bubbles out. And as you see, still got to smooth this down. And that bubble was trying to come, but I'm not going to have any bubbles. I don't play bubbles. I don't do it. This little button is probably the only issue with Apple products, because Android, it usually goes over your home menu back and search button, so you don't have to try to line it up perfectly. But while on here, with that being a special button, you have to line it up perfectly. So, you see it's on there pretty smooth. You make sure that everything's on there and there are no bubbles or streaks. That's basically all you do. And as you see, it doesn't look like I have anything on my device because it's a Zagg skin, not a case. So with it being a skin, it's just an extra layer, like if you had an extra layer of skin added to your skeleton right now, or your anatomy, whatever you want to choose. And I just like to go through and make sure everything's cool on there. And as you see, your streakiness will go away in a couple of days. And if you're not satisfied with the install, you can always remove and add another one. I'm pretty satisfied with it because, I mean, it's on there pretty good, don't you think, Summer? So, just wipe everything down with your microfiber cloth. Make sure that your screen is really clean. Do not place it into a case for an entire day, and try to keep it out of the heat for too long. About 3 days, everything should be pretty smooth, and you should not have the stickiness that you're going to have. But that's the install. The skin, I customized and made it off of Zagg.com. And you can just make it however you want. I had to just choose pictures off the internet, and then the front was just, you know, it came with it. It was included in the price. So this is a TrueMan 7 Zagg install and screen protector. I hope y'all enjoyed, and y'all have a good one.